You know, just having a conversation casually.
Well, this is if you get off or on, like, that's all this is.
You're just threatening me now. I've already been threatened. I ain't even touched the mic. That feels powerful, boy. Wow. Nah, I like that gangster energy, man. Yeah, I like it. I grew up in a rough neighborhood myself, you know. Nah, I did, you know. And it made me realize, like, you gotta get to a certain age where you just, like, retire from being gangster. Nah, I'm not dissing you, bro, rude boy. I'm not dissing you. I'm just saying this because I was in my old ends the other day. I was in my old neighborhood, yeah, and I was rolling through. It's in Wood Green. I was rolling through, and there was a guy there in a car in it, and he was just screwing me, and I was like, bruv, you have 2 baby seats in the back. You know what I mean? Like, how am I gonna take the beef seriously if I know it's gonna end at 3:15? Like, come on, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't catch a body before parents' evening, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Now I say that because I got kids myself, innit, you know what I mean? Like, I got 2 kids, and kids are like, they're just mad ungrateful, you know, because I buy my youths, I buy them all these toys here, and they just end up playing with, like, an IKEA box, you know? They end up playing with boxes, and I get bare annoyed, so I was like to him, yo, like, you can't play with these boxes, stop playing with the box is not a toy. And he turns around and he says to me, but daddy, can you eat the box? And I was like, why would you say that? Because when you was talking to uncle, he said that woman made him eat her box. I said to him, well, that's obviously because your uncle is a vegan, you know what I mean? And he was like to me, my friend is a vegan, does he eat boxes? And I was like, nah, he's only 7 years old. Like, it takes a while to get used to the taste, you know what I'm saying? It's an acquired taste. Nah, but real talk though, because like, having kids is crazy, because you just end up doing like the maddest things, you know, like, you always got dumb stuff in your pocket, like tissue, socks, pieces of nappy. I was in a meeting the other day, yeah? No, I was in a meeting, yeah? And I went to reach into my pocket to pull out a pen, and I pulled out a minion, bruv, you know what I mean? I pulled out a minion, and I had to style it out. I was like, well, obviously the next step for the company is world domination, innit? You know what I mean? Like, you lot get with the program. But kids are expensive, bruv. Like, kids are super, super expensive. Like, you know, I took my son to get eye test the other day, yeah? And they was like, oh, he's gonna need glasses. I was like, yeah, cool. They said because of the way his eyes are shaped, he's gonna need a special type of glasses. I was like, yeah, cool. Then they told me how much the glasses was, and I was like, do you guys do squinting lessons? Like, I'm sure I can teach him Braille or something, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and it's mad because the thing is, I'm not even broke. I'm not broke, I'll be honest with you. I'm just cheap, innit? You know what I mean? Now, I'm that person that when we go to the birthday, man, when a man's like, yo, fam, let's split it. I'm like, nah. There's no way I'm splitting your calamari with my tap water, bro. That don't run. Because black people especially, bro, they have no sympathy when you're broke. You know, you can be dead broke, you know, and the man won't give you a shoulder to cry on. He just call you up and be like, fam, there's something going on with your Netflix account, man. Sort that out ASAP. Sort that out. Trying to watch Love is Blind, bro. You know who else has no sympathy when you're broke? Women. Women have no sympathy when you're broke, bro. I have a friend, yeah. You like a man that goes gym, bro. What would they say, cappuccino? Yeah, that's a rude boy name, man. I'll mess with you. You go gym, yeah? How much you pay to go gym? A one-er? You're just saying that for the crowd? Okay, for translation, that's £100, yeah? I have a friend that pays £200 a month to go to a gym, a girl, £200 a month to go to the gym. And I was like, if I pay that much to go to gym, yeah, I want to start burning calories while I'm typing in my debit card number, for real. But she put me on, she said, obviously, if I spend £200 a month to go to the gym, I'll meet a guy that can afford to spend £200 a month to go to a gym. I'm sick of dealing with these £20 a month broke pure gym niggas. So obviously not you, innit? So I was like, that makes bare sense, innit? So she went on a date with one of these guys, and I was like, yo, so how did that date go? And she was like, can you believe this prick was using a guest pass? And deep down, I was like, that's awful, that's terrible. But in my mind, I was thinking, where do I get these guest passes, you know what I mean? Blackout.